Spooky movie time. House on Haunted Hill. Let's do this fucker. Let me get one more cough out of the way before we hit this. Can you see my mouse? Yes, you can. Bad me. Professional as a day is long. Let's see. My levels are there. Okay. Did we jump into the funhouse at the fair? Ah! Disembodied head!
The ghosts are moving tonight, restless, hungry.
How can they be hungry? They have no
May I
stomachs.
introduce myself?
I'm ahead.
Watson Pritchard. In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world.
Really? That
Since
seems
it was built a
pretentious.
century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it.
7 ghosts makes it the most haunted
Since
house on
then,
earth?
I've owned the house. I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I was almost
I was
dead.
just ahead. Bye, head! Whoa! Ooh. Oh, more heads! The movie should be called The Head on Haunted Hill.
And I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party.
A party that
A
I may
haunted
make
house
murder in.
She's so amusing.
She
There'll
told
be
me to do
food
this
and
thriller
drink
song.
and
I don't believe it.
ghosts. And perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
That is a pointy mustache,
If
Vincent.
any of you will spend the next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. Ah, but here come our other guests.
Whoa, whoa. Wow, this movie
It was
is...
my wife's idea
into
to have
transitions.
our guests come in funeral cars. She's so amusing. Her sense of humor is, shall we say, original. I dreamed of the
Original,
past.
i.e.
It's empty
disturbing.
now, but after a night in the house on Haunted Hill, who knows?
So this movie has 2 narrators?
This is Lance Schroeder, a test pilot. So no doubt a brave man. But don't you think you can be much braver if you're paid for it?
Not with a name
And I
like
happen
Lance
to know that
Schroeder.
Lance needs the 10,000 I'll give him, if he's brave enough to stay all night. This is Ruth Bridges. You've no doubt read her column in the newspapers. She says her reason for coming to the
Newspapers.
party is to write a feature article on ghosts. She's also desperate for money. Gambles.
Poor dear.
You've already met Watson Pritchard, a man living in mortal fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to spend another night here.
Yeah, you know, that's the
Why?
first head.
He says for money. This is Dr. David Trent, a psychiatrist. He claims that my ghost will help his work on hysteria. But don't you see a little touch of greed there? Around the mouth and eyes?
He's also a huge Def Leppard fan.
This is Nora Manning. I picked her from the thousands of people who work for me because she needed the 10,000 more than most. Supports her whole family. Isn't she pretty?
P.Y.T. pretty young thing.
The party's
Keeping that
starting
Michael Jackson
now,
vibe going.
And you have until midnight to find the house on Haunted Hill.
Oh man, yeah, you need a stinger for that William Castle Rob White production, Chiron. Well, enough of the small talk. Let's get to the ghosting. I got a bad feeling about that gate. Wow, those iron gates sound suspiciously like ordinary wooden doors. Oh boy. This house is made out of Legos. It's terrifying. Excuse me. This is back in the day when you put your credits in the beginning of a movie inexplicably. Of course, this is also back when credits were about 8 names long. Special effects. Oh, this is the guy that pulled the string on the skeleton. This guy's the writer, producer, and director. Now, wait, is this the theme to House on Haunted Hill? Oh no, William Castle is the director. My bad. Well, thank God someone got up on a ladder and lit all those candles.
Well, where is everybody?
It isn't a very warm welcome, is it?
Only the ghosts in this house are glad we're here.
Are we all strangers to each other? Don't you two know each other?
I'm afraid I don't even know your name.
I'm Nora Manning.
I'm your love interest.
Is Frederick Lauren a friend of yours?
I've heard of him, but I've never met him.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never
It's a
met
dummy
the man
corporation.
either. Just a phone call. Do you know him?
No,
I don't know your accent
Then you're
either,
the only
lady.
one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
He's quite wealthy, isn't he?
Millions.
And 5 wives, I believe.
4, I think, so far.
A $50,000 party for only 5 people is a little steep, even for a millionaire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I were going to haunt anybody, this would certainly be the house I'd do it in.
I wondered where Paranormal Activity got its special effects from.
This thing's made of solid steel.
And so's the chandelier. Hold me, Lance. Hold me like you did on the beach at Naboo. Damn, missed with the chandelier gag. Vincent Price is playing his own version of Deception.
Annabelle.
Oh, no.
Here, unfortunately still alive.
This is where
Your
that
face on
fucking
yet?
doll came from.
Dust and dirt everywhere, and the water barely trickles. Couldn't you have had the place cleaned?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up.
And they never showed that much
It's a very
cleavage, you
fetching
whore.
outfit, but hardly suitable for a party.
I'm not going to the party.
The spend-the-night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's going to cost me $50,000, I want you to have fun.
The party was my idea until you invited all the guests. Why all these strangers? Why none of our friends?
Because I'm planning on
Friends.
murdering them.
Do we have any friends?
No, your jealousy took care of that.
I had a reason for inviting each guest. I wanted kind of a cross-section. From psychiatrist to typist, and from drunk to jet pilot.
And all lily
Share
white.
one thing, they all need money. Now let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
And you call this a party?
Could
Like you
be.
earn your money, my dear.
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
It might explode.
Never does.
Something better go off tonight.
Will you guarantee that?
That isn't funny, Frederick.
Make a good headline. Playboy kills wife with champagne cork.
What a cork.
Will you join me?
No, thank you.
Just a sip might improve your humor.
My humor is fine, thanks. And I haven't poisoned it.
Yet.
It's always good to know that.
What are the people doing downstairs that dodge a
You'll enjoy the
chandelier?
party more. Go on.
It's not like I'm Bill Cosby. Take a drink.
Your trust is
Smooth!
and I'm not going to the party,
Of all my wives, you're the least agreeable.
but still alive.
Yes, and the least dead.
Would you go away for $1 million and tax-free? You want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all.
I touched your
Jealousy
dick.
isn't tax-free, and your possessiveness is maddening.
If ever a man had grounds for divorce,
But can't prove them.
the time will come. You'll slip up one of these days,
Think so?
if I live long enough. You remember the fun we had when you poisoned me?
Something you ate, the doctor said.
Yes.
Good times.
Arsenic on the rocks. Annabelle, you'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
Something about you. I hear that hanging is very uncomfortable, in case you get any more ideas. And don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you, darling.
Darling, the only ghoul in the house is you.
Ooh,
Sit
burn!
up all night, thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
I love these two. Yeah, chandelier fell, almost killed one of us, but I don't give a fuck. Yeah, butcher knife in the chest, no worries.
This is what she used on my brother and her sister. Hacked them to pieces. We found parts of
With
the
that?
bodies all over the house. In places you wouldn't think.
The
The
toilet,
thing
even.
is, the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that. But no heads.
The wife, probably in a rage, threatened her husband with a knife and then, carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
Yes,
Certainly
it's
went
simple.
on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only two. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are two loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
You can hear them at night. They whisper.
Bonk, ow, bonk, ow. Oh, they're on the stairs.
Since our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
So we found the Blanche from the Golden Girls.
Good evening. I'm your host, Frederick Lauren. Since we're all strangers to each other, let's get acquainted with a drink, shall we?
Mr. Lauren, I advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later.
Let me apologize for the greasy little man with the knife as well.
I'll have the same.
Now, before the party begins, let's go over the details. The caretakers will leave at midnight, locking us in here until they come back in the morning. Once the door is locked, there's no way out. The windows have bars that a jail would be proud of, and the only door to
Homie.
the outside locks like a vault. There's no electricity, no phone, no one within miles, so no way to call for help.
Except this.
Like your
Help!
So if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this, party. Aside from the pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor.
They need feeding.
I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost.
Zoinks!
And now my wife has given us all the opportunity to find out.
Amusing. Ghosts, etc., being only creations of hysteria, your
Ah,
party should be
you're
a
a
success.
Bit of underdone
Pritchard
pork
here
or
promises
overdone
us genuine
potato. There's
ghosts.
more gravy than grave
7
of you.
now. Maybe more before morning.
That's cheerful.
4 men have been murdered in this house.
So 3 women or
And
2
three
women
women.
and a dog or
You
something?
planned
Oh,
your
there we go.
party very well, Mr. Loren. 4 of us are men, 3 are women. Well, it goes for everybody.
And Pritchard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens, huh?
Give me a drink, motherfucker.
See
This
that
new season of The
stain?
Bachelor is weird.
Blood. A young girl was killed here.
On
and
the
whatever
ceiling?
got her wasn't human. Don't stand there.
What do you mean? Where?
Chocolate syrup? Oh, it's a Hershey ghost.
It's too late. They've marked you.
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any self-respecting male ghost.
I hope it doesn't.
Ew,
come back.
Vincent.
Well, Mr. Pritchard, you're the life of the party.
Oh, he hasn't even started yet. Wasn't there a man who threw his wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar.
Let's
There's
go
been a
there
murder
now.
Almost every place in this house.
So this house has 7 rooms. You kidding me? Where are they all sleeping? Bilbo
All this
Baggins?
belonged to a Mr. Norton, who didn't die here. He was electrocuted later.
Like
Mr.
on
Norton
purpose?
Did a good deal of experimenting with wines. But his wife didn't think it was any good. So he filled the vat with acid and threw her in. She was supposed to stay down. But the bones came up. It's a funny thing. But none of the murders here were just ordinary.
Not
Just
run-of-the-mill
shooting.
murders.
A stabbing.
Didn't you say that
They've all
2
been
people got stabbed to
sort of
death?
Wild, violent, and different.
Look out!
God, she didn't fall in.
You mean there's still acid in there?
No, let's find out. Watch out for splashback, Jesus! Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Destroys everything with hair and flesh. Just leaves the bones.
Come on, push that thing up.
My, it's dry and dusty down here.
Well, there's a cure for that upstairs. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna go upstairs. Can you go to the bathroom without falling in, honey?
How'd you
Let's
get
make
invited
out.
to this party? No. No, go on. I mean, what'd he tell you?
Mr. Lawrence said everybody'd get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just made a deal with me on the phone, but nothing about having to stay.
Well, you don't have to stay. You can leave
Aren't
up till
you gonna
midnight.
stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too. $10,000.
Yeah.
What an average baseball
Believe in
shortstop
ghosts?
makes in an hour.
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. Seen things that weren't really there. Or were they?
UFOs.
What are you
Felt
gonna do
anal
with your
probes that
$10,000?
didn't happen.
If we get it.
What do you mean if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will.
Yeah,
10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
There was an
Sure.
automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
Boy,
With
I've
my
never
body.
seen so many doors. Closet?
Better close it. Waka waka. Yeah.
Bottles.
Poland spring water. What the hell is this clown looking for?
Does it go anywhere?
To hell!
Lance! Lance!
Oh, somebody just got off of the Starship Enterprise. Ooh. Ooh. Let it out. Oh, sorry, wrong room. Lance, there's another woman here. Do you want to have a threesome? Watch out for the bad acid, honey.
Help me, please. Lance is gone, and there's a ghost.
See what I mean?
Please, come on.
Did she say Lance is gone? Gone where?
She also said something about a ghost, you lunatic. I'm gonna mosey on there.
We'll have to break it down. It's locked.
Locked.
Put the candle back.
You all right?
Nothing that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
The only
On
way
what?
you bump your head in here is to run head on into the wall. You didn't do that, did you?
You idiot.
Let's get a bandage on that.
They should really do a concussion
I
protocol.
wonder why they didn't kill him. Who? He didn't bump his head. They hit him.
With what? Now, clearly everyone that's been killed in this house was killed by a person, so why does he think the ghosts are gonna kill everyone?
Nora, when you came in, you said something about a ghost.
There was something.
What did it look like?
Well,
A ghost?
it was wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at the time?
Well, yes.
Hysteria.
Mr. Lauren,
Females are prone to it.
Hysteria.
And Doctor, how do you explain what happened to Lance? Was that hysteria too?
Well, yeah. He saw a weather balloon. Oh,
You better get
fuck
that
off.
checked in a day or so.
Thanks, Doc.
What's up, Doc?
Wait for me in the hall.
Don't touch my scar. More booze.
The ghosts are coming closer, Mr. Lauren.
You really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
Before
Well,
the
yeah.
night's over, you will,
Scooby,
too.
Scrappy.
Would you like a drink, Lance?
No, thanks.
I'd like one. Scotch and.
Scotch and more scotch.
Mr. Lauren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
Certainly. $10,000.
Will there be
$10,000 for me by myself.
delay?
But that get the head,
In a hurry?
tail, the whole
Frankly,
damn
yes.
thing.
Or frantically.
There you are, my dear.
You're drinking $10,000 worth of booze tonight anyway. You might want to light them before you go into the dark room.
Something was in here when I came in. But where? And if the door was locked, how did it get out? What you saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
I don't know. I was so scared.
That's no ghost. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Please be a secret door. Yay!
Does it sound different to you?
Yes.
Three, 6, 9, 12. 12 feet.
My stride is exactly a yard.
3, 6. Now I'm gonna knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall.
When I nod my head, you hit it.
Tap lower down.
They're tapping on flubber.
I saw it again.
What? The old lady on the go-kart?
Where'd it come from?
From in here.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen.
Well, it didn't run. It floated. Be
Larry,
fair.
it doesn't run. It just floats.
Yeah, but why didn't I see it?
You don't believe me.
You think it's estrogen.
How can I?
Take your candle, mister. I was gonna fuck you, too.
I'm Annabelle Lauren.
I'm sex personified.
You must be Miss Manning. I realize this is a very unusual and I'm afraid very dull party. Wouldn't you like to freshen up?
Even the music's like, yeah.
This is your room. Depressing, isn't it?
I doubt if I'll spend much time here.
It's going to rain. Perfect atmosphere for my husband's party.
I was going to spend my night in Lance's bedroom, but he's a shit.
Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know. My supervisor just came and said I'd been invited.
How long have you known my husband?
I just met him tonight.
So,
You slept with him, didn't you, you trot up?
why you? What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance, Mr. Schroeder, and I just left, that's all.
Because he's an asshole.
Don't do it again.
What?
Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself. Now fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
But
But
You're in
I'll be
danger.
alone in the room. Didn't you just tell me no?
We all are.
but who?
I hope for your sake you never find out.
But wouldn't me knowing alleviate said danger? Well, good evening.
I'm Annabelle Lauren. Were you looking for something?
I was looking
Not
for you.
exactly.
Are you the doctor?
No, I'm Lance Schroeder.
The pilot. You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head.
I see a bump somewhere else.
Which is my room.
I believe this is it.
Care to join me?
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
Annabelle Lance.
Annabelle Lance? That's a silly name. Mind if I sit on your bed? Mrs. Lauren, are you coming on to
You were with the
me?
young girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
Because I was a
You
chauvinist
don't look like the
dickhead.
type to go around bumping his head. What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
I was too busy hitting
was
my head.
frightened.
And mad at me, I think. I kidded her about it.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
Now, don't tell
Oh,
me
and
you're
don't go
taking
anywhere
all this
alone either.
seriously.
Aren't you?
Well, I'd like to find out what hit me.
Lance. If I need help, may I count on you?
Yes.
Sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here?
You need
anyway?
help
I
out of
mean,
that halter?
What is
Absolutely.
With this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
He's
Money
not
is
that
money.
big. He's just rich.
He has a reason for getting us all up here to this dreadful old house.
Well, what for? He doesn't even know us.
Maybe that's exactly why you're here.
Well, what can he get away with?
Oh, he thinks that big money like his can get away with anything.
Too bad he's
You know,
really
of course,
right.
that I'm his fourth wife. The first simply disappeared. The other two died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
You mean he,
Oh, his
Invited a
doctors,
bunch of
they
witnesses
died
up here to
of
murder
heart
his, watch him murder his wife?
attack. 2 girls in their 20s.
well, what can he do?
My
Bucka
husband is
wow.
sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then. Please be careful.
Since I'm
hurt
obviously
you.
giving you sexual vibes.
He would kill me if he could.
See ya. I wasn't canoodling.
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling chandelier. The pilot bashed his head in.
Is he badly hurt?
The Saturnine psychiatrist bandaged him up.
Pity.
You want to go and console him, as you do most men, in your fashion?
You're so clever, Frederick.
Yes, I lie awake nights wondering why I married you. It was rather a mistake.
You didn't marry me, dear. I married you. Unpleasant, but no mistake.
This is like an episode of Moonlighting.
Frederick, for the last time, I'm not going to your party.
And for the last time, it's not my party, but yours. And you are going.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes, damn you.
Adore
Okay.
me as much if I were poor. No. All you want to be is a lovely widow.
All right,
It's
now I
almost
can't
time to
blame her.
lock up the house. Then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll end.
I wonder how I'll end. Threaten the wife. Feel pretty good about myself. Let's see if I can go harass someone else.
It's close to midnight, Lance.
I want to grab
Okay.
you by the back of your hair,
down,
but
miss.
there's too much build cream in it.
Who is it?
Penny,
Your host, my dear.
Penny, Penny.
It's almost midnight, Nora. We're all going to get together down in the living room.
All right, Mr. Lloyd. I'll be right down.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Does anybody else have a head in their room? Or you can have what's in the box or what's behind the drape. This movie has more hallways than a Resident Evil game. Hello?
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
Where's Nora?
I heard her
What's the matter?
screaming for her life. I just figured she was down here.
happened.
American Gothic lives.
That's Jonas Slides and his wife. They've been caretakers here for years. She's
They're
blind.
creepy as fuck, as per my orders.
You stay here.
She doesn't have to stay. It's not
Doctor, it
midnight
looks
yet.
like we have a real case of hysteria on our hands.
I think she's just a little upset, not hysterical.
Blah, 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 boom.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, my dear.
I'd like you to meet
This is
my
my
inappropriately hot wife.
These are our guests. Ruth Bridges, Dr. Trent. You know Watson Pritchard, of course. Nora Manning, and this is Lance
Bumps
Schroeder.
McGillicuddy. Are you still here?
Get me out of here.
Bitch, walk.
I don't care. He wants to kill me.
Who wants to kill you?
Mr. Lawrence.
May I have your attention, please? I think you all remember the bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die,
My wife will start fucking the
you will
first
be paid
available
by my
man.
estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning.
I don't
If
think
any
that's
of
how
you
locks
decide
work,
not
Vince.
to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
Oh, a bird just flew into a window.
It isn't midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone now. I was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not, but it
But
seems
whoopsie-doodle.
that the caretakers have made the decision for you. We're all locked in now.
But I don't want to stay.
And I'm sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
It's too
Darling, haven't you had
late.
enough of the silly game? Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
Fuck you, my dear.
This is your party. Remember? In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house.
I've never
until
made her
8 o'clock
come.
in the morning. But we have some party favors for you in these little coffins.
Have you ever played Clue?
This is my wife's idea. I must say, I think it's rather dangerous. I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
The flashburn didn't hit her in the
See, they're
face.
These are no good against the dead, only the living.
Precisely, you moron.
Doctor?
Load a gun, no worries. Feels good. I like it.
Nora?
Go ahead, take it.
Yeah. She's been a pillar of solidarity.
Miss Bridges?
Okay.
And here's yours, dear.
I don't need it.
It was your idea. Who knows, you may want to use it on me before this night is over.
Hell, I want to use it on you now.
Throw these guns away. They won't do you any good.
I agree with Pritchard on that point, although not for the same reason.
Dr. Trent.
Have you ever treated a
Do
gunshot
you
wound?
approve of our little party favors?
Suppose Nora had had a gun when she mistook the blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total darkness.
Oh, I'm sure we're not going to go running around the house shooting each other, aren't you?
Who knows?
Depends on the
Fear
kind of
makes
party.
people do amazing things.
All right, booze and guns. I'm in.
Mr. Pritchard, you said your sister-in-law killed a man and a woman here and cut them up? You said they found hands and feet, but they never found any heads. Would you like to see one of those heads? Would you all like to see one of those heads?
Did she should have brought this up earlier.
Just follow me.
Everybody grab some booze and some guns. We're gonna go shopping.
Darling, I really don't need this.
Oh, I think you do, my dear. Yeah,
Just go look in my suitcase. Just go look.
Oh my God, your panties are.
But it was in there. A woman's head.
Nora, I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
Get out, all of you! All of you, get out of here and leave me alone! Just get out of here!
Jeez, we were all hoping for a little head, but jeepers.
I wish she'd taken the sedative.
Well, what do you suppose she thought she saw?
They're closing in on her.
Look, Doc, I think somebody ought to stay with her.
There could be a million
I volunteer.
people
Me,
around her.
me.
If they wanted her, they'd get her.
Oh God, this man's annoying the piss out
What
of
if he's
me.
right?
He's too drunk to know what he's talking about.
I wonder.
I wonder.
Do you think it would do any good if you went in and talked to her?
And do you think there really was a head in her suitcase?
I don't know.
A thing like that would put me right over the edge.
Look, would you sort of stay up here, I mean, in case she needs help?
All right.
Oh sure, fine. Leave me to watch over the broad.
Thanks.
You all go downstairs and drink. I'll just stay right here.
Are you sure there are only 7 people in this house?
Positive, except for the ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts,
Ghosts on people anyway.
nor in frightening women. In Nora's case, it's gone far enough. Perhaps too far.
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
Yeah, I'm Vincent Price, motherfucker. It's what I do. Got to find a way to get in there.
Nora?
Are you naked?
Nora?
I can't believe I wasted the penny joke when he just did it.
Nora?
What kind of bedrooms have multiple doors to multiple hallways? What is that? I think it's a head. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a head.
Nora!
I found your head. Holy shit!
What do you know about this?
They've taken her. In a little while, she'll be one of them.
Let me put down my head.
Where's Nora?
Wait, don't I have a gun?
It's too late. It's too late. You'll never find her again.
Pritchard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Did she say Beetlejuice 3 times? Oh, jeez. That rope isn't even taut. Mein Gott!
Let her down.
Oh, slack. What, does she weigh 10 pounds? Oh, this is gonna be some wedding night, honey. Oh wait. Oh, damn. I can't believe Nora hung herself.
Nora?
She's dead, Mr. Lauren. Your wife hanged herself.
Suicide.
Yippee! Oh my God, I'm devastated. No, thank God it wasn't Nora. Nora! Things I do to try and get laid in this house.
Nora.
Lance, hide me. Please, hide me.
What's the matter?
Hide me.
Okay, I got plenty of room in my pants. Just calm down. Wait, that didn't sound right.
He tried to kill me. He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room. And then he went away and left me.
Well, then he did a really bad job at killing you.
Dead.
Who?
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know.
You're hysterical.
Must have been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people in that room, but I went by and nobody saw me.
Mrs. Lauren is dead.
But how?
Well, let's see.
Lauren
There's a
said she
rope.
committed suicide. But I think somebody killed her.
Him.
Well, we only have 6 suspects. Hello? This place is built like the Winchester.
I'm sure you've come to the same conclusion I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, women are icky.
Let's all have a meeting, discuss what to do. The living room?
Okay, in a minute.
What did he mean? That was too vague.
I gotta go downstairs. Now you lock yourself in here and don't let anybody know you're here.
Really?
If he thinks you're dead, he won't come here. And I'll get back as soon as I can.
Wear something skimpy.
And if you have to, you use it.
Even on me, you hear? Anybody comes to that door, bam, bam. See, that's how door locks are supposed to work. Okay, then. Party's going swimmingly. Thought I might get a glimpse at your breasts since I never saw them in life.
So beautiful.
So dead.
So greedy. So cold. What are you doing in here?
Wait. Don't wait.
What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
Drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. Bridget, why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
The plot! I wrote
Your
it!
wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
Now, was he waiting in there, or did he just open the door really quiet? spoiled the mood. I'll have to come back later. Ah, I just got choked. Here, drink.
Where's what's her name? Nora.
Well, no, if you knew her name.
Disturb her, since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren, isn't there some way we can get out of this house now?
No, none at all.
We could try breaking out.
The only door to the outside is made of steel. The bars of the windows are set in solid stone. We gotta stay.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Pritchard. But I am afraid. When we came here a few hours ago, the only thing we had in common was the $10,000 we'd get. Now, however, we share something else. The death of Mrs.
Intense
Lauren.
sexual desire.
So far tonight, one of us was almost killed by a falling chandelier. One of us was mysteriously slugged. One of us has been driven to the brink of absolute hysteria. And one of us is dead.
And one of us is killing himself slow with
Were
cigarettes.
these accidents? Suicide? And we must stay here for 6 more hours.
6 hours?
Wait, 6? It's already 6 a.m.?
6 of us. Time enough.
Who will be next? How will it happen?
Let me ask you a question, Doctor.
Can I kill you?
You were
Oh,
the first one to see my wife there. Did you also see anything that she could have climbed up on and then jumped?
No.
Did any of you?
there was the banister, right?
There was nothing. How then did she get up there so high?
Exactly, Mr. Lauren. How? She couldn't have pulled herself up there. She couldn't have dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
Maybe.
She was murdered
Murder.
by one of you.
Really? Oh, come on, old man.
Or you, Mr. Lauren. To deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
We were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder.
What husband hasn't at some time wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in such a way so that he'd never be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to hang my wife from a ceiling by a rope.
The fact remains that
I'd
you
chop her
or
up
one
in a
of
wood
us
chipper.
murdered Mrs. Lauren. And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get the police?
That's my point. We can't until morning.
Could light the house
What
on
began
fire.
as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
For once, Pritchard may be right. If another murder's in the works, let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not? Maybe one of us saw too much.
No, I didn't see nothing.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night in a gloomy old house? To see some ghosts, have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
Oh, this isn't getting us
yeah.
anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Lauren. We know that. One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent. Okay. Now, what we have to do for the next 6 hours is protect ourselves from each other.
We all have
Really
guns.
think?
I don't think anything. I just know that I'm going to my room. And if anybody comes in, I'll shoot him.
Or her, yeah.
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason to leave his room. And the guilty will admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns.
And we're all agreed?
Should we have checked for bullets in the guns?
Rooms? Guns?
You have rooms?
I tell you, it doesn't make any difference. They aren't through with us yet.
Yeah, get out of here, spookster. You're gonna kill me. Don't walk no ghost behind me. You're gonna kill me. dun, 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 dun.
What's the use of saying goodnight?
Dun, 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 dun. Politeness, you oaf. Doctor, can you examine my vagina? It's really itchy and... Oh, very well. See, right there at the crown of the skull, I can bury my hammer and... Oh, nothing.
Good night, Doctor.
Good night, Frau Blucher. The bed is gonna be warm without that woman in my bed. Mazel tov. I'm going to stare at the door until morning. Let's see here. Hour 7. Vince is still creepy. Wife's still hot, even though dead. Sounds like a door opening. There's only 8 in the room. What could it be? Alright, who's the jokester? There's a whole lot of nothing in this movie. Another hour, I'll use this on myself. What a boring party. Wish I'd brought my Game Boy. Why am I always walking onto the blood pot? Just slip this in here. Oh!
Nora, it's me, Lance.
Your bedpost shaped like a unicorn too? Yeah, it's weird.
They've all gone to their rooms and locked themselves in.
Lance, I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lorne.
It was him, all right. He tried to kill you, and he did kill his wife.
How can
See,
you be
God
so
agrees
sure?
with me.
She tried to warn me, ask me to help her. The doc thinks he's going to try and kill one of us.
God agrees.
There must be a way out of this place, and I'm going to find it and get the police before he does.
I'm going with you.
What if he finds out you're alive? No, Nora. You're safer here than any place else. Now just lock yourself in and keep quiet.
You're such a
If I
man.
find a way out, I'll come back and get you.
You want to lock the door behind me? Nah. This guy loves feeling up walls. Damn, I should have brought a candle. Damn, I should have brought a door opener. Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Are you outside? No. Are you inside? No. Yeah, that's not how candles work. What the hell? Tremors? Coochie coochie coo! You can step out of this death trap, Nora. God, even as a ghost, she's hot. Don't show the footage going, like, you just reverse that. Don't do that. Don't take the rope. I need the rope. Yoink. Hi, I was just outside your window. What the hell is that? Didn't I tell you to stay in your room, Nora? Jesus. Oh, Lord. The ghost fires up the General Hospital theme from the 1950s. That old gag. I hate that gag. That is an ADR scream if I've ever heard one. Next up at the Instagram house. I heard my wife hanging and an organ and... Murderer!
An admission of guilt, Doctor?
Certainly not. There's either somebody else in this house or one of us has left his room. Did you hear anything?
No, I've been stuffing my wife's underwear in my ears.
Organ music?
That, and someone walking.
You got yours? Ready?
You
Ready,
look
Freddy?
downstairs, and I'll look up here.
Why not together?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
Yes, let's throw our own lives away. Fuck it. And why go to him? Finally got some time alone with the wife. Not to be insensitive, but why would they leave candles on in this room?
It's almost over, darling. Every detail was perfect.
Say what?
What's happening?
We've done it. A perfect crime. Beautiful.
Has she killed him?
Not yet. But
That's
she will.
what crime was committed, and how is it perfect?
Get me out of this hanging harness. What's taking that girl so long? What time is it?
At first, I couldn't get Nora to want to protect herself with a gun. But after you appeared at the window, everything began to work just as we had planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
She wasn't drugged.
It'll be
Wait,
worth all of
what?
my planning, darling. Where's Nora now? What's happening?
On her way to the cellar. So scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Frederick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
David, are you sure none of them will suspect us?
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
It's
Just a
improbable.
ghost party gag. We'll claim it was a dummy since I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretaker?
I touched you often.
Well, they had no idea what they were really doing.
What about Nora? She's not stupid, you know.
Darling, believe me, everything we planned is working perfectly. Nora is sure Frederick murdered you. She thinks Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Frederick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
Murder really turns me on.
When you hear the shot, come down to the cellar.
Negative. Now, how did he know she would go to the cellar? This perfect crime has a lot of holes in it. Please, God, let her shoot Lance. Yeah, the lights went out, dear. What happened? A boo.
No.
Oh, you got me. Oh, what? She didn't know that was him? Yeah, the perfect crime. So now we'll just open up this acid vat inexplicably. No, this work. You don't have to do this, stupid. Oh, for the love of Pete. Don't back up to the acid, you moron. Mind you, no one else in the house heard the shot. If you're gonna get murdered, that's an outfit to do it in.
David?
Darling.
David?
Ba-dum. Damn, if only she could have moved quickly and gotten out of this. David, are you in there? Why would you go anywhere near this? wouldn't know that skull anywhere. Easy, crank it a little more smoothly. Fuck you, asshole.
At last you've got it all. Everything I have.
Mind you, still covered in acid.
But you're not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess. Come with me.
Really? Ah, just a few more steps, honey. Just a few more. Alright. She realizes she's on the precipice of this thing. Scorpion wins. Fatality. Oh my God. This skeleton's 4 feet shorter than him. How did she think that was him?
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Annabelle. The crime you two planned was indeed perfect.
No.
Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
Oh, brother. But everybody nonchalantly throws
There must be some way to get in
things
here.
in the acid
Right
bag.
along here, somewhat.
Lance! I've shot Mr. Loren. He's down in the wine cellar.
Alive?
I don't think so.
I'm a pretty good shot. Oh, hi.
It's him. He's alive.
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear. I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now.
Good thing she didn't use someone else's gun.
Planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
Like OJ. Well, I feel like going in.
There are 9. There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now. And then they'll come for you.
Wait, what? No, there weren't any ghosts in the fucking house at all. What? What? I am so confused. The skeleton by himself. I am so utterly and outlandishly confused. Okay. I had only ever seen the remake of this movie. It didn't have anything to do with all that. All right, that's House on Haunted Hill. A thoroughly confusing movie. It's a ghost movie with no ghosts. Okay, then. God, that's an amazing poster. All right. Okay. That's one down. We're going to do another movie. Another short one. So, thank you for watching, everybody. That was House on Haunted Hill here on Public Domain Theater. Wow. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Good night. The ghosts are coming for me. And then they'll come for you. No, they so aren't. They're just not. They're not even real. They're just, no. Go to bed easy. Sleep easy. Go to bed easy. Good night.